Jesus Crisostomo and Manuel Quichocho met for the first time during a taping session of this program. They shared their past experiences and knowledge of making a Belembaotuyan using materials that produce the best sound. Both men agree that the best type of wood to use is the wild hibiscus tree, called Truncan Pago, and a plant that is called banalu wood. These trees are fairly light in weight and can bend easily. They grow in abundance near the seashore or at the mouth of a river. Quichocho, who lives in Jonia, picks his Pago wood at Pago Bay. Crisostomo gets his banalu wood near his home in Inarajan. Both men choose a straight tree at least 8 feet high. The skin of the wood is peeled off and then left out to dry for a few days. When dried, the wood is chipped in half. It is now called tonas. A wire is then stretched tightly to fit the length of the tonas. A pulan, translated means moon, is inserted at both ends between the wire and tonas to provide tension. It also keeps the wire in place. Both men agree that any wire will create a sound. However, the two prefer to use a steel wire. Quichocho uses a crane cable wire, which is difficult to obtain. Crisostomo removes the wire from steel-belted tires. The pulan comes from the top of certain shells called trochus, translated meaning top shells. Now comes the most difficult part to make, the sound box. The box is made from a dried squash. Quichocho uses a perfectly round gourd called tagua. The tagua is difficult to get because it does not grow well in the wild and requires cultivation. The tagua is not edible. Its leaves are used to make a local medicine called amot fresca, used especially for babies. Crisostomo prefers a larger type of squash. It's called calabasa. He likes the calabasa because of its size, and the sound produced is louder than the tagua. The squash is carefully sawed in half. A hole is then carved at the stem end to allow the gourd to fit snugly against the curve of the tonas. A small hole is carved in the center of the other tagua half. This half is placed inside the stem half. A small, flat piece of wood is attached in the inside to keep both taguas in place. A loop is made from a short piece of wire fastened around 2/3 of the length of the tonas as a supporting element. This loop also controls the tonal quality of the instrument. Quichocho tightens the wire by turning the tagua halves clockwise. The Belembaotuyan is now made and ready for tuning.